to the face-off battle we go, and winning it as he's done here tonight plenty of times for St. Mary's. Number 44 really doing a wonderful job for the blue and white. Liam Kelly doing his job with the face-off X, get another possession for the blue and white. That's center Cardinal picking it back up for St. Mary's. It's Jake Petrus going a little right to left split. Try to work that left alley. Back to his right. Has a step. Shot. Score. Petrus picking the right time to dodge. Drawing no slide. Walking right down Cardinal way, USA, and sticks a righty shot for the third St. Mary's goal of the night. So how about it? Ben Rubior telling his team the good word. The third break and finding a new face on offense, Jake Petrus. So how about it? Number 1 and number 2, the only 2 goal scorers here tonight for St. Mary's. Jake Ellis, Jake Petrus. Ellis with 2, Petrus now with 1. This fourth quarter brought to you by the law offices of Shannon Posner. Fourth quarter has been a time for Calvert Hall to shine here in 2013. Case in point, big performance against St. Paul's back here on Tuesday night for the thrilling 1-goal victory. Missed scoop, far side, really uncharacteristic error for Kelly back the other way for the blue and white. It's going to be a legal substitution going against St. Mary's there. They cannot afford those little mistakes. They need every possession they can get. Down 7 goals, down a touchdown in the fourth quarter. Not impossible, but definitely not an easy task against Calvert Hall when they do things just like that. Wide left, though, on a beautiful pass on the inside. Chris Myers trying to get a little alley-oop. Calvert Hall keeps it alive, though. Feed to the inside. Here's Kelly looking to go to work. Doesn't like what he sees. Now through X. Back up top. Deal. Working off the pick. Crowd's starting to get into it a little bit here late in the action. 9:20 and change left to go here in this one. Fourth quarter action brought to you by the law offices of Shannon Posner. Of course, plenty of wonderful attorneys in that firm. Of course, Pat Gill, Chris Maggette, Judd Crane. Law offices of Shannon J. Posner, multi-jurisdictional law firm serving corporate banking and individual clients in Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and D.C. Excellent legal services. Also reasonable rates. And being very reasonable on the inside. Great job by Calvert Hall to find the Saints defense just sleeping a little bit. Being reasonable with the chance there, give him some time to set up, but still can't hang on. Great job coming through by Calvert Hall. It's Ethan Mincer getting his name in the scoring books. Always feels good for a freshman. Get his name in the newspaper in the morning. 8:48, the Mincer goal. 11-3 Calvert Hall. Great job by Liam, the blue and white, to keep it alive. Really push possession back the Saints' way. Liam Kelly, definitely been the standout player for the Saints here tonight. The face-off X working against One of the best to ever do it here for the Cards and Bones Kelly. Shot and stinging a corner with authority. See you later. Cole Robinson had top corner written all over that thing. Robertson finally showing what he can do a little bit when he got some time and space. Little split to his right and then just buried that thing. Goal unassisted makes this thing 11-4. So, hey, how about it? Blue and white never say die. The Saints looking to turn the momentum back their way. Face-off X we go, and Liam once again, the hero right now for the blue and white. Liam Kelly, junior face-off man, earning his stripes. 8 minutes and change left to go here. Cuda.com coverage. Calvert Hall, St. Marys. Great job. Get out in coverage there by the pole for the Cards. Coming, getting a stick in the passing lane is Lanahan. Eppel. Thought about the flip, thought about the fake flip, then shot and score. Garrett Eppel, full service effort. He can break you down on D. He can throw the slap check. He can throw the takeaway check, maybe even the rusty gate, but he can also fire in an 80-mile-an-hour plus shot with that 6-foot pole. And let me tell you what, Kevin Corrigan is going to be all smiles when number 34 arrives in South Bend next year. He fits perfectly into the Irish's defensive mold. On the Eppel goal, 12-4 is the lead now here at Kelly Field. Another win, Liam Kelly, picked up by his running mate there in coverage there by the pole. Initially getting it was Kevin Fox. Here are the Saints to clean up the mess. Robertson scored that last roidy rip for Ben Rubier's offense. Looking to do more of that. 7:11 left to play, 12-4. Wouldn't call it impossible, but definitely not going to be an easy task for St. Marys to climb back. Shot save. Great job to stand strong in the cage. Daniel Flock. Nifty check. Little turnaround poke. Pops it loose towards midfield, but it's picked up initially by Calvert Hall. Still in limbo there on that far side. Picked up by Kelly. Immediately it's going to be a timeout and a well-timed timeout by Calvert Hall. So Brian Kelly talking a couple things over with 6:42 left to play. Calvert Hall 12, St. Marys 4. We will be right back. Back and ready to rock and roll out of the timeout. Calvert Hall getting on the same page, but they're looking pretty heading in the final couple minutes here at Kelly Field. 12-4, Cardinals lead. Approaching 6 minutes left to play here. As always, a high-stakes matchup between these two programs. Calvert Hall winning last year at St. Marys, looking to do more of the same here at home. Beautiful stick work and feeding around the outside, but can't find the inside. Is there to pick up the ground ball for St. Marys is Ben Hummer. St. Marys looking to clear a bullet across the middle. Too hot to handle for Spencer Coyle and a roll over the sideline. Calvert Hall back in full force here in the fourth quarter. They've got plenty of horses to rely on, and that's going to be key, especially as the mercury starts to rise a little bit. A little bit of a unorthodox play, uncharacteristic from Garrett Eppel, just to trip over his own feet, but no worries. His team's there to cover it. Back the other way. Checking in with the pole is Michael Lanahan. Lanahan will loop back, and it's going to be an offsides. It's Calvert Hall. Quick restart. Now a flag down on the field. A little bit of emergency situation as well in the area. And Towson ambulance coming by as we go. Another man-down situation for the Cards. Penalties have not dictated the tail of the tape tonight, but they've been enough to be a factor. Penalty this time going against Timmy Kelly. One of the Kellykins going to have to pay a visit to the sin bin. Of course, got to credit my favorite NHL announcer, Craig Lachlan, for that call shot on the inside, and a beaut. Nice find there on the crease. Back to the cage as well. Sticking it with a little righty riser, Jamie Lilly. Great job. And that comes from experience and just lacrosse IQ. Youngsters out there listening, those are the intangibles that you really have to work on in the backyard, the bounce back with your dad passing with you, your brother. Just find those instances where there's not much time and room and you got to ping a corner. That's exactly what Lilly just did, that last shot. Back to the cage, just knows how to find the twine. So 4:45 left to go here at Kelly Field. Action still hot. 12-5 on the St. Mary's goal. Little push in the back, and yeah, gonna get tagged for that thing every time. Will Gaudreau with a little no-no. No worries, though. Calvert Hall will step back in. Laying some wood is Brashears working against Robertson. Robertson, righty cradle. Getting a pass across, and he does. Trying to find the toe drag. Ellis. He'll have to hang now. Approaching 4 minutes left to play here in this big MIAA battle. Calvert Hall looking to extend their win streak to 6 games. Lost the first 2. The pleasure of calling one of those first 2 against Gonzaga. Nice shot on the inside, save. Calvert Hall coming out with a slide there, but hanging tough. Daniel Flock had a wonderful opportunity to call one of those first games, talking about against Gonzaga a couple weeks ago at Towson. Booker Corrigan and Ty Zanders, as always, getting my courtesy noogies there. First CUDA broadcast for me, along with those 2 pros. Here tonight, first solo shot at it, and it's been an absolute blast. Just a little bit of time left to go, though. 3:43, another man up. Shot wide right coming from Robertson. Getting tagged for the penalty on that last play for Calvert Hall was Brashears. Another quick timeout by Ben Rubier. Wants to slate something up with 3:39 left to play. Cut this lead in half, 12-5. It's the score as we go into the final couple minutes of play here at Kelly Field. We'll be back in just a few as action continues. Back to the turf we go. Another goalkeeper change for the Cardinals here, getting some late PT for Brian Kelly. The freshman, Joe McSorley. Diaper dandy, trying to earn his stripes here. Yes, it's not tournament time anymore, but still loving the vibe from a great NCAA tournament this year. Keeping it hot. Shot on the inside and standing strong. McSorley off the big righty rip. Coming, as always, from Cole Robertson. Now 3:17 left to play. 12-5. What that scoreboard's showing. In favor of the Cards. Saints looking just to chip away at a little bit more. Make this thing a bit closer in the final 3 minutes. Still man up. Keeping the ball hot. One on the crease, rotating back and forth. Jamie Lilly trying to find himself open. Shot and save. McSorley. Kept alive, though. Another save by McSorley. Absolutely stoning Grant Schneider. Get up and get out, young fella. How about it? The diaper dandy earning his stripes right away. Checking in on that far side now for Calvert Hall. A couple more new faces. Matthew Huertas checks it in. David Fritz will move it on. Rolling through the bench now is Brian Kelly. A lot of these guys really so important to this team. Of course, you normal suspects of a lot of the seniors and upperclassmen, but many of these underclassmen play so hard in practice every day, and that's why Calvert Hall is so successful. Here now working in Jack Kinney are across the zone. Now far side for Timmy Mayer. Here's Chris Myers. Now up top, Cards looking to break through. Shot on the inside, bouncer. Ring it up. Colin McLaughlin showing a little bit of his arsenal here in the fourth quarter. The junior coming in with the late tally, giving Calvert Hall a good baker's dozen here. 13 goals on the night. Calvert Hall firing on all cylinders. 1:36 left to play. The Cards lead 13-5. Another flip. Little flip delicious. Another a la Booker Corrigan. Courtesy of Liam Kelly. And Kelly has definitely been the player to look to here tonight for the Saints. Giving them plenty of opportunities and possessions, but this Calvert Hall defense has just been stingy. Only 5 goals led up here tonight by 4 different goalkeepers at that. So really moving through the lineup with players in the crease is Brian Kelly. Little shift and shake on the inside, feed across. Save once again McSorley, and that was a tough shot. Not much angle for Cole Robinson to work with, but he can really put some stingers in there, but McSorley says nuh-uh. Across the center once again for Calvert Hall. Of course, Henry Vito getting the start here tonight. Great action in the first quarter and the second as well. Plenty of big saves to really keep Calvert Hall on pace early on. Stephen Bones Kelly getting the first goal tonight. Set the tone. Now 20 seconds left to play here at Kelly Field. Just running out this clock are the Cards. Here's Fanshaw back across the top. Ciccarone. Cool, calm, and collected towards midfield, and he will cradle it out as the final buzzer sounds. Your final score here at Kelly Field, home of Calvert Hall, and home to another Cardinal victory. 13-5 is your final. Cardinals really out in full force tonight on a Friday night atmosphere that was absolutely exciting. Really can't ask for a better setting than this. Wonderful turnout as always here in Towson. Place to be here tonight. Cardinals making the most of it. Final 13-5. Calvert Hall improves to 6-2 on the year. St. Mary's falls to 5-3. An exciting MIAA day all around, of course. Thanks as well to our other CUDA.com broadcasters, Booker Corrigan and Ty Zanders, for McDonough Loyola game. McDonough victorious in that one. And then bringing that energy up to the booth here tonight. It's been a pleasure to call this game for you. 13-5, the final. Calvert Hall moves forward with that signature swagger. So for everybody at CUDA.com, I want to thank you for tuning in and making CUDA part of your sports viewing day. Signing off here from Kelly Field, I'm Christian Payne. Thanks for watching, and continue to follow our social media feeds and continued coverage throughout each week as we move forward as the spring evolves with MIAA lacrosse. For CUDA.com, I'm Christian Payne. Good night from Calvert Hall.